What is going on, everybody? Thank you for listening. This is episode 40, believe it or not, of the Ultimate Rewinds podcast. Today, of course, my co-host Nick, he's back with us. We're going to be blind ranking some wrestling themes here, so don't go anywhere. But first, I want to say thank you for listening to the podcast. You can find us over at Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, Podbean, and of course, on the great YouTube. Brother, what is going on with you today?
I'm not in a good mental state. My New York Mets are quite possibly the worst team in MLB right now. They are 17 games under 500 for the first time in I don't know how long. You know, I'm still bringing the heat, but dude, it's gotten embarrassing real quick, and we're talking about 40 years since they won. They're celebrating the 86 team on the first. So
listen, disgusting. I don't want to hear it. You know, we talk about the New York Jets. You know, obviously 1968. We're talking about the New York Knicks, who just eclipsed that. So you have to have a little bit of hope. You have to have something there. At least the New York Mets have been to a semi. Of course, not this year, but they've been to a semi-recent World Series. So you can't complain too much. Yes, they haven't closed the deal, but you know, we don't want to go off tangent here talking about the Mets, but they have a bad front office and they are signing players that really don't fit what the New York Mets are. That's just my opinion, but let's skip that for now. We could be on the Mets. We could do a whole podcast on the fucking Mets, but let's talk about wrestling. Last week, of course, we had our top 10 wrestlers from the 1980s, and of course, we added a few more topics in there, but we're blind ranking today. You know what blind ranking is, right?
Oh boy, yes, I do.
So, guys, if you're not familiar with what a blind rank is, I'm going to give him one person, theme, something, and he's going to put it 1 through 10 on his list. 1 being the top spot and 10 being the number 10, the furthest down. So we're going to try to screw them a little bit, see if we can't get some of these mismatched, put in the wrong spot. So are you ready?
I am ready.
Give me a hell yeah.
All right, so the first topic we're going to talk about, and they're all wrestling themes today, is wrestling theme songs. The greatest wrestling theme songs. Now, Are you ready? Anything you want to say beforehand?
I mean, I got my favorites in my head right now. So I'm just curious as to see who you're going to say and where I'm going to put them. So,
well, that's the thing. They may be some of your favorites. They may be some of my favorites, but there may be a couple of stupid ones in there mixed in. Yeah. So you're going to have to figure out where to put these things. All right. All right, so let's get it started. Wrestling themes, we're blind ranking. First one, Macho Man, Pomp and Circumstance. Where would you put that?
Boy, I'm gonna go 4.
All right. I mean, that's classic, right? You know, when that theme
classic,
hit,
but I in my head I have others that I would rank higher. But it is good and it's classic, and once you hear it, everyone knows who's coming out. So.
Exactly. You go to a graduation in your town for your kids or somebody else's kids. That's the first thing you think of. Yeah, the first thing you're thinking of is that song and the Macho Man. All right, next up, the Rowdy Piper bagpipes.
Oh, you're killing me. Oh, I'm gonna go 5.
All right, so that's not bad.
I love Rowdy Piper. Whenever you hear those bagpipes, dude, you know shit's about to get started. So
it's also an iconic theme. When you hear that, you know what's about to happen. All right, you ready? DX, D Generation X. Are you ready?
Oh, it's good, but I don't know.
Come on, that's it. It's like also how often were we crotch chopping and doing those stupid shit in college? Like to me, that's got to be high.
Dude, you're killing me now. 6.
What? Dude, you're putting DX below Piper's bagpipes.
I have others that I would rank higher. I mean, I hope you have these guys on your list, but if they're not, it's really going to mess with my head.
Oh, my God. All right. Sexy boy, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, see? Now we're talking. I'm going... Ooh. I mean, that's such a great song.
It is, but I mean... It's just it's a great theme, but it's a weird theme as well. Like it's so 1980s that when they played it towards the 2000s, it just was weird to me. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's epic. It's all time. I love it.
All right, Vince McMahon, No Chance.
Oh, I love Vince. No, but it's not that great. No, I mean I love
I don't
it,
know, man.
but he comes out with that strut, no chance, and the crowd just gonna erupt once they hear the song playing. Oh,
In my opinion,
well,
one of the
I already
greatest
have 3, 4, 5, and 6.
and
I'm going
six.
7.
Yeah. All right, so
7.
that's further down than I thought that would be. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. To me, like Vince, I was waiting for Vince to show up in every Attitude Era Raw because that was what I was looking forward to the
Dude,
most.
Vince McMahon, like vintage Mr. McMahon was the best. I loved him.
I would implore
Such an
anybody who
animal.
hasn't watched Mr. McMahon over on Netflix. It was a Netflix series. Oh my god, it was awesome, unbelievably awesome. All the good things and the insane things that this dude did. All right, New Age Outlaws. Oh, you didn't know?
Yeah, I liked it. I'll put that at 8.
All right, so just to give you a heads up, you have 1, 2, 9,
9
and
and
10.
10. Wow.
All right.
It's
All
either
right.
going to be really good or really bad. So,
Yep. Real American, Hulk Hogan.
oh, that's
The
number
original.
1, brother. That's
Really?
number 1. You know that music's coming down. Everyone's erupting. Everyone's jumping out of their seat.
Yeah, it's iconic for sure. I mean, it's probably 1 or 2 for me. Not gonna
Listen,
lie,
if
but
I heard it now, I'd get goosebumps on these hands right here.
when it comes crashing down and
That's
it
right,
hurts
baby.
inside. All right,
Waving
next
the
up,
American flag. Come on, dude.
Val Venus. Hello, ladies.
10. 10.
Really? 10.
That's garbage.
All right. All right. So just so you know, you have number 2 and number 9 left.
Okay.
You ready?
You're going to throw some garbage at me now.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, glass breaking, and here he comes.
2.
All right, I agree there. To me, that's got to be in the top 3, right? Stone Cold's got to be in the top
When you
3.
hear the glass, it's your ass.
That's right, baby. That's right. All right, so we have the number 9 spot open, and to me, I would put this one higher because it's just one of the funniest theme songs there is, and that's Shane McMahon. Here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the
I'd put that
money.
at 9. I'd put that at 9.
Really? So you're
Here
putting
comes the
New
money.
Age Outlaws.
Money, money.
You're putting New Age Outlaws above that. To me, I don't think that's above that.
Yeah,
Everything else I can kind of see.
The blind ranks is like you got to save it. Like Real America deserves the number 1 spot, and Stone Cold deserves number 2 on that list.
Yeah, it's their top 3. Shawn Michaels probably would have had a little bit lower. Macho Man for me probably would have number 3, and probably Vince right behind that because I loved that theme music and I just loved it when it meant.
Great.
All right, so any comment before we go to our next blind rank, or you feel confident in that one? That was pretty good for you.
That was good. I just you left some heavy hitters off there.
That was the easiest one, no joke. So it gets harder. I wanted to ease you into this thing. All right. Next up, blind ranking the best wrestling managers of all time.
Oh, I love this. Yeah, I'm gonna get you on this one. Let's go.
Give me a hell yeah.
All right. We're gonna start it off with the Doctor of Style, Slick.
Ooh, I love the Slickster.
Where would you rank him on the top managers?
I'm trying to think about who would be better.
Yeah. He was classic, but he really didn't have a long run.
6.
All right, so I actually think that's a pretty good spot. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, great manager because he lasted a long time. He went over to WCW with Hogan too, so he lasted a long time.
He was much better in the the early WWF years.
Yeah. The Hart Foundation,
and, the Hart Foundation, and the megaphone, bro. It was just I love Jimmy Hart, such a great guy too.
Come on, baby.
Come on, daddy. You got him, Honky.
The Greg the Hammer and Brutus the Barber Beefcake before he was the Barber.
Oh my god, dude. He had them all, dude. Dino Bravo,
I know.
the Earthquake.
He had a lot of guys.
Who else?
I think he's underrated as a manager, but where would you put him?
Dude, he was great. He had the Hart Foundation. Yeah, just great manager. I'm gonna go Jimmy Hart. Oh fuck. I'll go 3 on Jimmy.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
I have the one guy in my head, and then you're not topping him.
Mr. Fuji. Again, a guy he had some good talent back in the 80s, but wasn't as big as some of the other managers.
He was great, dude. I loved him with Morocco too, Don Morocco. He was just so funny. Fuji-san.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'll go 4, Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I mean, he was classic. You're going to get some not classic managers in here. At least what I deem manager.
Who was your favorite Mr. Fuji team or the wrestler?
I don't remember. Was it who had Hakeem and Big Boss Man? That was Slick, right? I don't think it was. I don't think that's why. I don't remember.
Boss Man was the Slickster. Yes.
I don't remember. I don't remember who that many guys that Fuji had.
That was the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Fuji had Demolition, Powers of Pain.
That's right.
Don Morocco. He had the Warlord.
I like Demolition, but all those other guys I wasn't huge fans of. Like later when Legion of Doom came, I know he wasn't Fuji, but that was like a tag team I was into. Not so. All right, you ready? I'm gonna throw a curveball at you here. Joel Gertner.
Oh, I love Joel Gertner.
ECW, our first. Yes, he was. To me, a valet, a manager, same thing.
He was one of the. He wasn't a. I don't know if he was considered a manager.
To me, I consider them all the same.
If he was on the mic, personal announcer for the Dudleys.
You used 4, 6, and 3, so you got a bunch of spaces
4, 6,
left
and
open.
3, 3, 4. Joel Gertner. I mean, hopefully you don't have Sign Guy Dudley on this because that would break my heart. I'm gonna go. I'll say 10. I love Gertner, but he can't be top 5 or anything like that. I go 10 because I don't know who's on this list.
What makes a great manager to me is somebody who can get on the mic when some of these guys can't talk and actually promote them. So to me, I thought he was very good at it. You would have been higher than 10 on my list because the next one I'm going to throw at you is Marlena from Goldust.
9. She had some big tits, but goddamn,
so that's
she
great.
Sucked.
But she should not be in front of Joel Gertner. No question.
That was just yeah, I know. She was more of that was Dusty's wife or Dustin's wife, I should say. She was hot. I'd give her that, but
again, she should be towards the bottom. But Gertner should be above her. All right, so next up, you ready? The great, one of my favorites, Paul Heyman.
Oh, Paul Heyman.
To me, I would put him in the top 3. Top 3. He's got to be.
He's definitely top 3. I'm deciding. I think he's going 2 because the guy I love is got to be number 1. But I say Paul Heyman is right currently.
Oh, there's no question.
The best
currently
on the mic, as far as a manager, he's perfect. He saved Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns cannot talk.
I agree. He's gotten better.
He saved Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar cannot talk.
Do you remember? This is prior, of course, to him becoming a valet / manager. But he would do the ECW promos from his. Yeah, he would also do them from his kitchen in his house, which is Tommy Dreamer. All them.
The basement. His mom's house. Not even his house. His mom's house.
His mom's house. He probably, I don't think he had a house. But all right. Yeah. Next up, Deborah.
Ooh.
Puppies.
9.
Jeff. You had used 9 already.
No, we did.
You have 8 open.
8. Deborah McMichael is 8.
Yes, Deborah McMichael, Jeff Jarrett. To me, she's one of the early Attitude Era divas that kind of made Jeff Jarrett a little bit, and then he took on that persona with the guitar and everything. That was fantastic. Yeah, exactly. And then Jeff Jarrett actually went on to do great in like TNA. Yeah. WCW was shit, but then he went to TNA and did rather well.
Yeah, well, he wasn't shit in WCW. They just kind of shit on him.
You have 1, 5, and 7. Higher. All right. The great and lovely Miss Elizabeth.
Ooh.
Because
1, 5,
obviously she
7?
wasn't she wasn't a talker, but to me, an iconic valet, an iconic manager.
I put her at 5 just because of where she took wrestling as far as the valet goes. Because
agreed, I feel like she was the first.
Before her, there weren't really many women. I mean, there were, but none of them garnered as much attention as she did. And it was she created a lot of controversy. Everyone remembers, obviously the Mega Powers and what the rift it caused between him and Hogan. You remember WrestleMania 7 when she was crying and she ran to the ring, and then all of a sudden, the Macho Man makes his babyface turn at WrestleMania 7, and they get married in the ring, and the whole with the wedding with the snake. So and then obviously later on WCW when she went to NWO, and she was banging Lex Luger. So
all right. So yeah, I think that's a good spot for Miss Elizabeth, number 5. Maybe you put her higher if you really love the Macho Man like I do. But all right, you have 1 and you have 7 open. You ready? The next one up is also the immortal China. DX China, the original China. We're talking like when it was just Shawn Michaels and Triple H before she had the surgery.
China?
Yes, that was the best China. To me. Yes, best China.
I put her at 7. Do you remember when we saw her, or did you come with me when we went to that Chiller Theater? And we saw her?
Yes, I was there. Yes, I was there.
Remember how she looked? She looked amazing.
Yeah, I liked her better as like man looking, not from a physical, attractive perspective, but as like a physical.
You liked her as a man looking.
No, stop it. As a physical presence for DX. Who was the other? Remember Nicole Bass from ECW?
Oh,
like same things.
She had man
same
parts.
Thing.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So like, it was cool for a wrestling gimmick. Let's put it that there. But she's at number 7. We have one number. We have the number 1 spot left, and this may be the best manager of all time. Are you ready?
If you don't say his name, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, then you're going to be pissed because it's Virgil.
Oh my god, dude!
So
he should be 10.
I didn't give you the one you wanted, and that was Bobby the Brain. And that was intentional
Bobby the Brain's number 1.
Of course, but he wasn't on the list. It was Virgil. That's why you got to be careful doing these blind ranks, brother. Because
I know. I was saving 1 for. I mean, I should have put on this list. I would have put. Who did I put 2? I would have put Heyman number 1, and then I would put Jimmy Hart's number 3, and then followed by Fuji. That's how I
agree. I agree with you. But you don't know what's coming. That's the whole point, bro.
Yeah, you threw me a curveball. Right. You suck.
The rest of these are curveballish too. We have 2 more we're going to get to. Blind ranking. This one should be pretty easy for the most part, in my opinion.
All right,
so we're going to blind rank the hottest WWE women of all time.
Ooh.
The hottest.
Give me a hell yeah!
I know you're going to love this because there's a lot of great beauties in WWE, especially from, I would say, late 80s to now. All right, so let's get it started nice and easy. We're going to start with Deborah. Again, she makes the list for the second time. Where would you rank her? Again, face was mid. Let's be honest. But the puppies were better, brother.
10. I never was a fan.
Wow, you have Deborah at 10. That's wild.
I got high standards.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right, man. You ready? Wendy Richter. Going back to the 80s. Wrestler.
Wendy wasn't bad. She wasn't
for
bad.
The 80s. For the 80s.
No, she was definitely 80s hot. 8.
Again, 8. All right, I think that's about right. Especially for this list. I definitely don't forget she was like the premier women's wrestler from the 80s. So like I had to include her on this list.
80s, and she was okay.
That's how the time was. Yeah. All right, the great Stephanie McMahon.
Ooh, I love Steph.
Where would you rank her? There's a lot of hot broads from the WWE era. Where would you rank Steph? Wow, that's high, man. That's higher than I thought you would go.
Steph is classy, man. She's classy.
She's our age, by the way, and she still looks fantastic. She looks great. She does.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we are fucking old. I'm old. I'm fucking old.
I'm young.
All right. AJ Lee, a current and former WWE. So do I. She's beautiful.
2.
She's wow. That's a high ranking, bro.
I like her though.
That is a high ranking.
She's cute. She's like
she is
the all-American girl. Like she doesn't have any fake anything, and that's why I give her a high ranking.
She's a great wrestler too. Let's not forget for the women's division. I think she's great.
Also that's like a throw-in.
All right, I think I know where this one's going to rank in your list, but I'm going to give it to you early, and that is Tori Wilson. Get another hot one from the Attitude Era.
What I put AJ 3?
2. You put her.
I put her 2. I put Tori at 3.
You got one. No, Stephanie's at 3 already. You already used that on Stephanie.
At 3, huh?
Yeah, you have 1.
I'm
4,
saving
5,
one spot
6, 7.
for the one person that I would put 1, but I know
You
you're not
hope
going
that
to
you're
give it to
getting
me.
it. That's the point, brother.
You suck, man. You know what? I put. All right, I'll put her 4.
I think that's a good spot for Tori Wilson. I actually think that's for this list. I think that's a really, really good
She's
spot for
beautiful,
her.
but I
She's
don't know who
gorgeous.
we got coming, so I got to leave one.
But
open.
I think you screwed one up already. Okay, you screwed one up already. The next one on the list is Mae Young.
Ooh, that's your style. That's your type right there.
So,
You
so
love
just
those
so
Mae
you know,
Youngs.
you put Deborah at 10, just so you're aware.
I'll tell you what, Mae Young going to be ranking above Deborah at 9.
That's terrible, brother. That's terrible.
Listen,
She could take a power bomb.
You're into Mae Young, right? You and
Yeah,
Mark Henry were.
You got to go. Yeah. Oh, I forgot
Sexual
about Mark
chocolate.
Henry. I forgot about that.
Sexual chocolate. Holy
All right.
shit.
Next up, again, another one I think that should be high on the list for you is Lita. Lita was hot.
Nah.
I always love
She's
the
a little
redheads.
dirty.
So
She's a dirty.
that's what makes her hot.
Gingers. Lita. Ugh. So what I have?
Yeah,
now? Tell me what spots I have left?
1, 5, 6, and 7.
I give her a 5.
Okay, again, I don't think that's bad. Yeah, Tori Wilson at 4, so I mean, that's pretty good. All right, Jacqueline.
She had some great buns on her. Remember those buns, man? Those are nice.
Attractive. Again, you have 6, 7, and 1 open. That is it.
Yeah,
6,
she
7, and
didn't
1.
have a great face, but she had a great body.
She did.
I have 7 open.
6, 7, and 1.
I'll put her at 7.
All right, I think that, again,
You
a
better
good
not be
spot for
throwing
Jackie as
Fabulous
well.
Mool at me. You better not be throwing Fabulous Mool at me. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't. So again, you have 1 and you have 6 left, and I'm going to give you, what in my opinion, the CFO, the great and lovely Linda McMahon.
Oh, I hate you, man. 6. I fucking hate you.
So just so you're aware, before we go to the number 1, let's go to the. Hey, she's a high-ranking official now in Connecticut, regardless, or whatever she was.
She's conservative. I'll give her that.
So below Linda McMahon, you have Jacqueline, you have Wendy Richter, Mae Young, and Deborah. Just so you know. All right. You have your number 1 spot. Are you ready for the drum roll to who is the hottest WWE woman of all time? And this one, I think you're going to be happy. It's the lovely Trish Stratus. 100%.
Oh yeah, I was saving it for her.
I know you were.
I love me Trish Stratus. I love her.
She's definitely. I agree with you. She's pretty hot.
She's still amazing.
She's better now. She's better looking now.
50 something. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know, but we left off the list Sable. There was a bunch of other. Who was the one? Who was the one? Yeah, I forgot about her.
Guns. Remember Major Guns?
Was she the one that was Macho Man's manager in WCW?
No, that was Gorgeous George.
Okay, who was Major Guns?
Was the one with the army fatigues. With the
is that ECW?
No, that was WCW. Major Guns.
I don't remember.
ECW was Francine.
Francine, I remember, of course. Francine.
What was the other one's name?
I don't know. The one I thought about putting on the list, Sensational Sherry. Thought about putting her on.
I love Sherry.
So did I, especially like the early '90s. Like I thought she was. I would have hit it. Yeah, 100%. I definitely would have smashed.
Scary Sherry.
Who was the one that McMahon made out with during one of the segments? It was Tori Wilson, but there was Candace.
Candace Michelle. No, but the other one. Not Tori Wilson.
Stacy Keibler.
The other one?
Stacy Keibler.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And what's the other one? The one that did Playboy. Maria Kanellis.
Oh yeah, Maria Kanellis. I was never a fan of her. I was never a fan.
Give me a hell yeah.
We have, again, another great wrestling topic, and this is the best finishing moves in wrestling.
Okay.
To me, there are a few that just stand out above others. But let's start with the RKO, Randy Orton's RKO. Again, I love the RKO. It's, the one thing great about it is he pulls it off from everywhere in the ring. That's what I love about it.
I give it a 5.
Really, to me, like I feel like that's for a finisher. I think that's in the top. I think it has to be above 5 for me personally. But
I have so many that I would put ahead of it, but 5.
All right, the F5. Again, another classic, but it is a slam. See, I don't know if you like stuff like the RKO where it's more like they've a like I don't even know what you would compare it to, like an elbow drop or something like that, as opposed to a slam finishing move. I always like the other stuff.
Here's my thing with like the more modern finishers. A lot of them feel cheapened because everybody just kicks out now.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the day, like if you got hit with the DDT, it was it. You're done.
Agreed.
I put it 6.
6. All right. I think the wrestler is better. I think the wrestler is better than the finishing move. That's just my opinion when it comes to the F5. That's what I would rank them at. Like, because if the wrestler is as good as the finishing move, I think that helps the wrestler as well. That's the way I look at it. All right. The big leg drop. Big Hogan leg drop. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love Hogan, but as a finisher, it's lame.
It's awful. It's awful. It's terrible.
I give it a 9.
9. I would have given it a 10. For me, like, that's the worst finishing move of all time.
Listen, dude. I have other.
I don't care that it's Hogan. What's worse? Tell me.
The people's elbow.
That's not a finisher. The rock bottom is the finisher. The people's elbow is a mid match. We'll call it a mid match move. We won't call it a finisher. But still,
the Warrior Press Slam.
That I agree with you. That's just as bad. Okay, I give you that. That's bad. The people's elbow was at least funny. The first time he did that shit, I was laughing hysterically. The leg drop was just come on. All right, the pedigree.
Ooh.
Triple H. Again, before, I think that's a good spot. To me, like, I had never seen the pedigree before he did that move, so I don't know if he made that up or if that was something that was pre me in wrestling. But again, a move I had never seen before. All right, we're gonna go. To me, I know why to rank this on the list. The DDT.
The Jake the Snake DDT.
Yes, Jake the Snake DDT.
I put it
because he's the only one who did. Yeah. Wow. See, to me, it would have gone 1 or 2, probably number 1, only because it was iconic. They made such a big deal of it in the 80s.
I have one move in particular that I'm waiting on to see if you have it, but go ahead.
If it comes, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's why you got to be careful.
That's why I put it at 2, because I just don't know.
All right. Sharpshooter, Bret Hart, submission. This is our first submission maneuver, I believe. Yes.
7.
Really? So is that like
he ripped it off of Sting anyway? Scorpion Deathlock.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's true. But I will say, do you prefer, like we talked about, the finisher, like elbow drop, RKO, a slam, or a submission hold? Like if you had a preference, what would it be?
For myself?
Yeah.
It'd probably be a move.
All right. So not a slam.
It wouldn't be a submission. Wouldn't be a submission. It'd be some sort of slam or.
All right. Next up, an iconic one, Stone Cold Stunner.
1.
Yeah, I agree.
1.
It's got to be one or 2.
Because I tell you what, you want to see a crowd erupt. He starts hitting stunners in that ring. I've never seen people blow up like they did. And he was stunning everybody. Fucking Mae Young. He was stunning everybody. It didn't matter who it was. He's stunned Linda McMahon, Stephanie, Shane, Vince again. Like, he didn't give a fuck. Dude, he just, everyone got a stunner.
From a wrestling perspective, it was just a cool finishing maneuver that I had never seen before. It matched his persona.
And also the way they sold the move. Like, I don't know if you remember WrestleMania where Austin wrestled Scott Hall, and the way he sold the stunner.
Yes, of course.
Freaking real.
But that's also, you make the point about the DDT. The same thing happened with the DDT. Guys would go down and they'd flip over underneath sometimes, and they could sell it that way, which I also thought was fantastic. That's why it was also
it's all about who's selling the move.
Agreed. All right. The figure 4, to me, one of the most iconic moves in wrestling history. You have, just so you're aware, you have 3.
4.
You have 3.
It's got to be 3. It's got to be 3.
And 8 and 10 open.
3.
All right, 3, 8, and 10.
I love the figure 4 leg lock. It's classic. And a lot of guys used it, but Flair is the one. You got to say Ric Flair's figure 4. Because other guys that use it too.
I just said figure 4, so it could be anybody. But you're
Greg
saying
the Hammer
3.
used it. So many other guys used it too.
But Greg the Hammer was still good at it as well. I liked, even back then, Greg
the Hammer had a good one. I had that.
Remember the fucking thing that he would turn around? Yeah.
He would turn around the Bone Crusher, whatever it was called.
That's what made the thing. All right, you ready? The $1 Million Dream. You have 8.
I like that.
And you have 10 available only.
just 8 and 10? 8.
That's it. Really?
I love $1 Million Dream was a good one though.
I know it should be higher on the list, in my opinion. Should be higher on the list.
I don't. No, not
I don't
necessarily.
know. I love Sleepers, $1 Million Dream. That was a Bear Hug. I thought was a great one. That kind of went out of style like after the 80s. But the $1 Million Dream, nobody uses like sleeper holds anymore. So like I don't know. That was to me was a good one. We're here. You have one more left, and it's your number 10, and that's the big elbow drop from the top rope. To me, I would have put this top 3 or 4.
Ooh, and the way Macho did it too.
Yeah, it was perfect.
That
a lot of guys.
5.
I know Shawn Michaels, doesn't he do an elbow drop as well sometimes?
Yeah,
I think he's done it.
Nobody did it like Macho.
I know that's got to be higher.
That Macho did. You should have had the Van Daminator on there. That would have been great, man. The Rob Van Dam is so underrated as a wrestler.
Yeah, the problem is once he went over to WWE, he couldn't do some of those moves because the ring was bigger. He couldn't do like the Van Dam.
No, he did.
He did it, but it wasn't as good.
No, dude, he did it. He used to reach across the ring. He did.
He did, but it didn't look as eye appealing as when he did it in ECW because the ring was too far. Yeah, it was. He used to do a lot of those things which are crazy. He couldn't do in WWE. But what I want to do now is I want to go through each blind rank quickly, and I want you to tell me what your personal favorite was of all these. So let's start. We'll go backwards. What's your favorite finishing move of all time?
Do you remember when Dusty used to do like the punching and then he would like do this and do like the bionic elbow? Like that stuff was great, man.
It wasn't, but that's like the people's elbow. That's you want to talk about the same thing, but
dude, it's Dusty. He'd be dancing in between and shaking and all right, so finisher. All right, let me think because
the Rock sliding across the ring in his Gucci loafers, giving the people's elbow to me was better, but I get it.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me think. Finishing maneuver. Tombstone pile driver.
Oh, you know what? I agree. Yeah, I intentionally
because unintentionally
left it off the list. Correct. I agree with you. Like that should be top 3, no question.
And then he puts the hands.
Yep,
over. He does the whole thing, and he lifts the hair up and the eyes, and just that's unreal.
I agree with you. That's probably 1, 2, or 3, depending on how much you love the Undertaker. No question, iconic, and he's been doing it for 30 years.
I wasn't I'm not a huge Undertaker guy, but yeah, I figure that is got to be the one.
All right, so let's go to the hottest WWE women. Are you sticking Trish Stratus your number 1 no matter what? Or does anybody else that wasn't on the list giving her a run for her money? Not rocket science. I'm sure you bang everybody on that list.
Including like now, like this generation too? Or?
Yeah, anybody, of course. Yeah.
Oof.
There's some hot ones now. Yeah, but I'm still taking, there's 2 on this list, in my opinion, that I'm taking over everybody now. There's nobody that hot in the WWE anymore that matched the level of hotness.
I'm going to say Trish. I like Trish. She's the one I lean towards. It's either her or Stacy Keibler. I
agree with you. That's who I'm thinking. It's between those 2. To me, if you like legs, it's Stacy Keibler. If you like everything else, it's Trish Stratus. That's the way I look at it. So you want somebody tall.
Stacy's tall.
Yeah. It's really your preference, but I would take any of them on the list, including Mae Young. All good.
She got legs too.
Yeah.
She got legs.
All right. So next up are the managers. And I think this is an easy one for both of us. The greatest manager of all time is Bobby the Brain Heenan, correct?
Bobby the Brain Heenan. You can't even come close. Not only was he a great manager, he was a great commentator.
Yes.
Just the one-liners after one-liners, it was just like insane. And I don't know, he was just so funny, dude. Just like he always used to get his ass kicked as our manager. It was just so funny.
He was a great leader. If you go even behind the scenes, like of just leading some of the talent into where they should go with their characters, like he did all that stuff, man. There's nobody like this guy. The only one who's even close, in my opinion, is Paul Heyman. In the newer generation.
Paul Heyman's great. But see, Paul Heyman, great manager, great on the mic, all that. Can promote the hell out of everything. Bobby Heenan, not only could he be a great manager, could he be a great commentator, but when he was managing, or if he got into the ring to wrestle for whatever reason, he sold the hell out of every effing move. He used to look like he got his ass kicked, doing flips and flipping over the rope. I think that's how he got hurt, was doing some of the shit in the ring that he was doing. He got hurt like bad.
All I remember is him, like, whenever he would get confronted by some of the baby faces, he would like beg for his life like this. That's the one of the things that I remember from Heenan. But again, it was an easy choice. the greatest manager of all time. I wish there were managers now in wrestling that were like him, but there's no
they
other
don't
Bobby the
have,
Brain.
they don't, I mean, they have, listen, thank God for Heyman, but they don't have the list of talent that they had back in the day with Slick and Fuji and Heenan and Jimmy Hart, Paul
Listen,
Bearer,
we forgot where's Lou Albano again. You know,
Captain
not
Lou.
huge. Classy Freddie Blassie is another one. Like there was a lot of great, like that made the personas back then, having these managers with them.
Classy Freddie Blassie was very good. Johnny Valiant, Luscious Johnny V.
Last one, wrestling theme songs. Did you get it right? Is Real American the top dog?
Real American makes your hair stand up on your arms, dude. That and Stone Cold is got to be 1, 2.
For me,
there's other iconic. The Flair song is good.
It's tremendous. You know when that hits, you hear that because it's not only it's like a Randy Savage song. You hear that, you automatically think of Ric Flair, and it's played elsewhere besides just in wrestling.
But one song you didn't put on your list. The wrestler was not mid, but the wrestler was okay, but his song was epic. And it was sung by the Colonel, or not sung, but maybe played by the Colonel, Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. He made the song.
Honky Tonk?
Honky Tonk Man.
If you guys enjoyed listening to the podcast today, remember to give us a 5-star review wherever you are listening. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button. We'll see you guys at the next episode.